Good afternoon. Thank you and welcome to second Thursday edition. I have said I was going to be off because I'm on vacation, but I'm excited. Our son Mbappe won. He and his team per se won the last game. I'm excited about that. Most of you who do not really fans this platform, I don't buy jersey. I've never bought jersey for any international organization, but I did today. I did number 10 today, and I look forward to the next game. I'm kind of excited. I'm a judicial person, so whenever I see someone is being prosecuted for no reason, okay, I will join in a team to kind of hold that banner up for that person voice. I think that young man is brilliant. I think his skills, I think he put in the time. Okay. Nobody around the world would tell us, we as brown and black people, where we need to stand and where we belong. Especially when our nation, our continent were invaded and still being invaded. Whatever we find, peace, hope, we will fight for. Okay, but I will stop here. Anyway, again, congratulations to the French team and to the players and to the dictator. Congratulations, son. Okay, go and make your mama, your papa, your country proud. Okay, now, few things I need to note. I'm not here alone today, as I stated before. I needed to talk to the Senate, the House of Senate, the House of Representatives, or the legislature, both houses, the upper and lower house, because Liberia has a bicameral legislature, meaning it has an upper house, it has a lower house, the House of Senate and the House of Legislature. As such, I needed to pass this high information on. Again, my name is Jacindy Martin Payet. I'm a war survivor, a mother, an educator, and a wife. Okay, welcome again to our Justice Army. Now, let me explain this to you quickly. All right. There's nowhere in the Constitution of Liberia that state that lawmaker or lawmakers must be addressed as honorable, or any office for that matter to be addressed as honorable. Okay. Honorable, that the call people in Liberia, is a traditional courtesy. And if people deem it necessary, if they believe that you have earned that title, they will call you that. You don't enforce it. So I did this. I was disappointed today. Okay, very disappointed today. And I wrote this. This is deeply disappointing, deeply heartbreaking. Okay, let's look at it. The children drove, left their places, okay, and came to meet the legislature, the people that their parents voted to represent them, to make laws for them, to work on their behalf, decided until they can be called by certain title, they weren't going to see them. And they kept that. And they kept that. But I'm going to read this over to you. I wrote this and I'm going to read it. And then I'm going to move on to the next thing I want to say. And then I'm going to call it a night because I need to go finish some research work that I'm doing. Okay? Now, this is deeply heartbreaking. Imagine children arriving at the Liberian Senate, or House of Representatives for that matter, fully excited or with full excitement, ready to learn about democracy, leadership, and the institution that represent them, only to be rejected from the entering that the chambers because of disagreement among adults is involving innocent children in a political madness, I will call it, and not consider honorable. Do we consider this an honorable behavior? I don't think so. And let me say this to all of you. Leadership is revealed through our action and not the title placed before our name or our names. What lesson did these children take home today? That the public institution belong to the official rather than the people? Is that what we're trying to say? I thought they went to work for the people. I thought they represent us. I thought we choose them to serve us. That should be your question. Okay? Would that be that? Those children, okay, could become casualty of adult disagreement. Some of these children, young people, some of these young people may remember this rejection for the rest of their lives. Sadly, instead of inspiring future leader, the Senate or the House of Representatives have created a painful memory and and weakness or weaken their trust in public institution. Okay, so let's look at that. For clarity purposes, let me bring this to bear. Okay, honorable is not a constitutional office created by the Liberian Constitution. This is the 1986 Constitution. The Constitution identifies members of the legislature by their official position, the Senate, the House of Representatives. Recognize leadership positions such as Speaker, Deputy Speaker, President Pro Tem. Okay. Constitution of the Liberian Constitution 1986, honorable is a traditional courtesy title. It is not the source of legislative authority, nor does the Constitution compel citizens to use it. In a democracy, elected officials are representatives and servants of the people, not public figure whose courtesy title must be enforced through conformity. Okay, we don't need to conform. We are democracy per se. Okay, citizens may respectfully use senator, representative, madam senator, or official name and position. Okay, respect should be mutual, freely, and earned, and reflect its conduct. And that's, I think that's what Lima talked about. I'm not sure when Lima posted, but you know what? Calling you honorable and seeing the kind of behavior you people have continued to exhibit. No, no, no. And my video earlier was stated. So if you did not watch my video earlier, go out and watch my video because I did do a video this morning. Now, let me see another thing. There is a problem that I'm seeing here. Okay. I know most of our people in Liberia do not know what's going on. But here it is. You have about a 50 million worth of illicit substance with somebody who is in charge of our logistics at the airport, who coordinate with people at the seaport, the very lifeblood of the country, the wealth of the nation, for the entry to the wealth of the nation from outsiders. Okay. And the person emit, the person in possession of those particular substance that is destroying Liberians. And we want people to come and testify. I don't believe that. The person who owned that, the mere fact that they accepted it as in their home, it's theirs. If they say it's not there, let them put. Even if they say there's not, it's a bedding, it's possession of. It does not matter whether it's theirs or not. They possess it. They were making arrangement for distribution. So we cannot make excuses because they're connected. That's all I came to say. We cannot. We cannot continue to do the same thing over and over and expect different result. This is what we are doing. We cannot say yesterday it was nepotism, it was proximity. Okay? And now we're doing the same thing today, but we say we're different. We're not. We're not. Okay? We're not. We are not at all. So, where is this? Yeah, I wanted to YouTube this so I'm able to post it with what I wrote. And that's all I came to say today. That's all. I don't have much to say today because I need to go do my research work. And that's what I'm going to go focus on. We've done this for years. Those who have ears will hear. But I strongly believe that the people who own those illicit substance all need to be behind bars. We shouldn't be asking for, they will produce the people they are connected to. We know those products, okay, those substance, okay, require lots of connection, okay, a lot of movement, logistical strategy, who should get what contacts to tap into, and I know we do. And because I know we do, they know each other. That's not the first time shipping. So to sit here and make it seem like we need to protect, and then what really sad is the people whose names have been mentioned, okay, in this process, and they are investigating. They said Gregory Coleman name have been mentioned so many times, and as the IG. And besides this, if the LDEA office is in the office of the what do you call it, in the office of the IG, then both of them need to recuse themselves. They do not need to be communicating at this point. Both of them need to recuse themselves. Both the IG and the LDEA need to recuse themselves, because this was within their jurisdiction, under their leadership, that this came to the country and it was being transported in broad daylight. I'm not going to speculate if they experienced, if they knew what they were doing, they don't know what they were doing. I'm not going to do that. And here is why. Maybe they have been doing that so long and nothing has happened to them, so they got sloppy. Okay? It's just like a rogue. You go somewhere, you take, nothing happened. You go you'll not be as cautious as you were before. It could be that I could run 110 teams and say that's the reason it is. It is not for me to try to find out why they did what they did. They did what they did because they have all the necessary contacts in place, because that's not the first time shipping. They knew they can walk in. Just like when all of us go to Liberia, people who know people, they carry their stuff before they get there. The people have already cleaned it. And that's the way it is. So the people who are at that place know precisely what is going on. So I did not come to talk too long. Like I told you, I needed to come and talk about this, what happened today at the house, and make sure that the Liberian people will understand that honorable is not a name given to anyone. And you don't need people to conform. Real leadership, true leader inspired by their actions. They don't need to force people to work with them. They don't need force people to do stuff. People will do work because people will buy into them, because they walk their talk, they talk their walk. People will buy into them. People will do what they need to do. So as such, I'm going to say goodnight, and I'm going to say to the French team, congratulations. As I wrote, oh no, congratulations to the French team. You did great. Mbappe, Mbappe, you call him not French, but you know what? I'm sorry. I don't get involved since high school. I don't get involved into soccer like that. Yes, I played soccer in high school. I'm old. I'm almost 60 years old. All right. I am super proud of this young man and his team. He's leading, what they call the dictator. Yes, I am super, super proud of him. And I think just tomorrow, I may just do a show on him. Some of his clips, I'll put it together. But I'm going to go up, and I'm going to go, when I finish doing my research tonight, I'm going to make a post about him. The last post I made hit about 100,000 viewers, and I love that. So maybe we need to get about 200,000-300,000. That's what we need to do. So tonight, I would say Paraguay, whatever you are, eat your heart out. The boy he proved where he is. So that said, I'm out, folks. Let's go. Liberian leader, you want to be called honorable, reduce the unemployment for 90%, to at least 50%. You want to be called honorable? Make sure justice and accountability are equitable. You want to be called honorable? Make sure that you do not make 500 times than the lower paid person in the house that is working in a house. Okay? You are there to serve, not to get rich, not to become millionaires. You want to be called honorable? Make sure when the budget comes, it's vetted, that it actually reflects the priority of the people of the nation. That's why we call you honorable. But at this point, I'm gonna call a day. I'm looking at myself, this old lady, okay, and I'm grateful. I'm out here, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. So finish doing what I'm gonna do. So France, we look forward to the final, and I know these boys will bring you. I know the dictator and his team are gonna bring it on. I love it. Sorry, guys. I am just excited because I came downstairs when the game was on. I was trying to watch the game. I ended up going upstairs to do research because I didn't want to watch it because my heart was pounding. And every time I saw the young man's face and he looked, so I'm like, he is so stressed. And my husband was laughing like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. He looks so stressed. And he has the weight of the word on his shoulder, and people are coming at him. But you know what? I love when President Obama did like that. Bobby, you can just do like that. Let it go. You got this, boy. You got this, young man. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep bringing your team. Show them how we do it. Thank you. And good night, everyone. I'm done. Well, I got 5 people watching from a distance. I am, oh, let me move. Let me take this. Got it to my YouTube here. And then I will post it. That's what I'm going to do. Put it right here on this page. And I will keep it right there. And yep, there we go. Yeah, Cindy, go do your work. Those of you who log in, if I can't see you, let me say to you, thank you for logging in. I have some work to go finish up, so I'm gonna go on my way to do it. Hey, Henry. Okay, so I'm out. I will see y'all not next week because I return to work next week. We're gonna start to everybody in August is where we are gonna start. Peter might come on Sunday, but at this point, I need some time off to kind of just relax a little before I return to school. Yeah, back to work. So that is that. Okay. So good night, everyone.